Hello, moviegoers. My name is Justin. I love review movies. A movie I review is Morbius. It just came out the theaters. I just finally watched it. Let me tell you what the movie's about. The movie's about that there's scientist called Jared Leto. He's trying to name Morbius. He's trying to find a cure because he had a weird bone disease, of course he's trying to find a cure. Of course, he thought this vampire bats would help him to cure his weird bone disease, and he experimented himself. But unfortunately, things turn to worse, and he becomes a vampire. And you see the whole movie, he's trying to control his blood, and he's trying to become not become a monster. That's basically the story. Now, let me tell you about this movie. Unfortunately, this movie is really not that good. I was very disappointed because I saw the trailers. It's like, okay, movie looks very interesting. I like the idea. This could be with The Fly, but it's a vampire. Remember that movie, The Fly? Is it, that at first he was good, then unfortunately he's turned to a monster, and you would think that it would go that same direction, but he turns to a vampire. But unfortunately, the movie, I didn't care about the characters. The story did not mix well. It's so weird because when the movie started, it had a good, strong start. I say, oh, okay, I'm on board so far. Like the first 20 minutes of the movie, I was on board. Then, unfortunately, the movie took a dive real fast. And when he got his powers, now there were some cool scenes. I did like some of his powers. I thought they were cool. When he turned to a monster, that was awesome. There was some good action scenes here and there. But the thing about the movie that they cannot make up their mind what they want to do with the movie is going to be a PG-13 or a rated R movie, because there were some parts that he was doing some, killing some folks, and you'll see no blood coming out, but the camera goes to that person quite a bit, maybe a little too long. You see no blood coming out, and you see it couldn't make it doesn't make any sense. And yeah, and the villain was all right. I mean, it was too cartoonish, unfortunately. Like I said, I really didn't care about the characters, and the movie just went by quick. It was like, what the hell? And I feel like that the studio can't make up their mind what they want to do with this movie, because they don't know they want to make it a Spider-Man universe. It seems like they try to make a Spider-Man universe with this movie, because the post-credit scenes, it makes no sense. When the post-credit scenes happen, it did not make no sense, and if I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense. And because you can tell they're trying to do the Sinister Six again. They cannot learn their lesson like the last movie they did with the Sinister Six, and it seems like they're trying to rush it or whatever. I don't know. It's just plain ridiculous. But that, like I said, the movie's not the worst movie I've seen in a comic book. It's not the worst comic book movie, but it's not as good either. So I give it a D. It's very forgettable. It's a thumbs down movie. It's just not that good, unfortunately. It's just, oh God, I can't believe it. But yeah, it's a shame because Jared Leto was actually good in this movie, but the writing wasn't that good. The character was not strong enough to deliver this film, and yeah, it was just disappointing, and I just can't believe that this movie fall flat like this. And what blows my mind, they had time. They had like 2 years because it was delayed like 2020. They had time what they want to do with the movie. They could have done reshoots and say, okay, this did not work, but yeah, I know it's hard to make a movie, but they had no excuse. So here's my message to Sony, or I doubt they're watching this, but here's my thoughts of this. Guys, I'm going for you guys, okay? I don't want you to be the next Fox, okay? I don't, what I mean? I want Spider-Man to stay where he's at with you guys, because it's a different voice, there's creative teams, not everything needs to be with Disney, okay? You guys you have potential. Just plan what you're going to do with your series or your franchise and go from there, and do your characters first, not your franchise first. that's how you fail. If you do your franchise first, you're going to fail every single time. Do your characters first, then make your franchise. That's how it works. I mean, I ain't no expert, but I assume that's how it works. But yeah, I'm very upset with this because, like I said, I like Sony. They make great movies. They had great last year. I thought they learned a lesson, but they really didn't. But, it's hard to make a movie, and it's hard to make a film, so I know I don't want to trash it too much, but it's a shame that they dropped the ball in this one. It could have been great, because like I said, this could have been the Fly with Vampire, but they didn't do that, and they lost the opportunity, and they dropped the ball. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to say. That being said, what you think of this film? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this film. And I always say, if you like the video, please hit that like button, subscribe so you can see more of my videos. And I always say, be safe and God bless. I'll see you in next movie review.